Hi, this is Vicky. Today I am going to be doing the aging tag, and this was started by TheWearyRose. And I'm going to get started. The first question is, would you or have you had cosmetic surgery, Botox, or fillers? No, I haven't had any of the above, but I would consider fillers. If I could afford to do it, I would definitely think about fillers to fill in, like, you know, I have a little line right here, lines above your mouth. Definitely would consider doing that. I don't believe insurance covers it, so if they did, I'd be all for that. Let's see, one anti-aging tip, number 2. I'd say stay out of the sun, make sure you have your sunscreen on. Definitely the most important. Drink plenty of water, it's good for your skin. And let's say, number 3, if you could change one area of aging, your appearance, what would it be? Hold on a minute. Sorry, my cat's here trying to play with something right by the cord of the camera. Wait, hold on. Alright, baby, come on. Guess who it is again? Rascal. Now you know why he has his name. Because he gets into everything. Huh. You get into everything, baby. Honey, stay away from the cord, okay? Here. Okay, let's see. So, if I could change one area of aging, what would it be on my appearance? Definitely my eyes. You know, the drooping skin under here. If I leave my under eye area alone, it's pretty good. But when I start putting on concealer, like, I have to wait a while before the wrinkles go away, because it kind of like moves the eye area and it's really loose to skin right here. And also the drooping of the eyelids, I can't stand it. This eye is worse than the other eye, which you might be able to tell. Some days you can tell worse than others, but depending on how tired I am or allergies, they puff your eyes up more. So I don't really get any bags, which is good, but definitely if I could get any work done on my face at all, it would be to fix the, you know, drooping excess skin on my eyelids, that's for sure. What is your biggest aging fear in your appearance? That I guess that I end up looking older than I really am. I've been told for a long time that I look younger than I am, so that makes me feel good, but, you know, my fear is that my skin and everything's going to catch up with my age. So, but hopefully not. So we'll see. Number 5, as you begin to age, did you change the way you applied your makeup? Most definitely. I think less is more when you get more mature. And I've lightened up on products, probably changed colors and eyeshadows when I was really young. You know, back when I was a teenager, the blue eyeshadow was, you know, very much in the forefront. Everybody wore it. Definitely don't do that anymore. I wear some blues, but, you know, not in the way we used to. It would be all over your eyelid and pretty bright and, you know, bold, but not anymore. I tried to be more, I'm not just, a lot of people are just neutral in the colors of the makeup. I'm not really like that. I like neutrals and stuff, but I also like some color. Like, I like some greens, like some mossy greens and purples, and some like rosy pinks and burgundies. I guess they tend to be more toward the neutral side than bright. So, but, you know, I'm not just all about browns and beige and stuff like that. I like a lot of times a little more color. Today I'm just wearing I am very neutral today. I'm wearing that Bad to the Bronze Maybelline color tattoo, and I really like it for just an all over, you know, I just bring it up to about here, and then I'm not wearing any highlight at all. But I really like that look, is of the one color shadow. That's really catching on. I really like that look a lot. Number 6, best makeup application tips. I'd say use a light hand, and blend. You know, don't leave any lines of demarcation on your foundation. Blend your blush in. You know, you don't want to look like a clown with an obvious lines. And I think that's probably about it. Don't use really, you know, don't line your whole eyes, you know, all the way around with a dark pencil when you're older, because I think it ages you more. Maybe if you want to use your black pencil, use it on the top line and a lighter color underneath. Those are about the only things I could think. Of course, everything, this is, you know, everybody's personal preferences of what they think looks best on them. So what I think looks best on me might not be best on somebody else. So use your own judgment, you know, of course. I'm not saying any of those things are wrong. If they look good on you and, you know, you can still pull them off, hey, go for it. Let's see. Number 7, what's the best anti-aging product you've used so far? I think probably the best thing would be the Strivectin. Sorry, my bangs are going in my eyes. The Strivectin neck cream. That definitely would be the best anti-aging product. It works really, really well on any wrinkles you might have, and you know, to tighten up the neck area. Prevents you from getting more lines. So it works really well. I don't really have lines per se. I just have, you know, a little bit of the, you know, the skin isn't as firm, and most of that comes from when I lost weight. I lost 100 pounds, and I noticed my skin on my face and neck started getting, you know, looser. So, and I know that was from the weight loss because I lost it pretty quickly, you know, so I probably should have lost it at a slower rate, but anyway, that's what I was left with. So, anyway, so I think that's about it. So I tag anybody who'd like to do this tag, and thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.